So in the last video, I showed you how to add your Facebook pixel to your website in order to track the traffic that is on your website. If you haven't watched that, go back and watch that. That is very important to make sure your pixel is fully set up. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create an audience of people who have visited your website. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to go to Facebook and we're going to say, anytime that any Facebook users visit my website, I want you to add them to a group that I can market to. So you're going to have this group of people that you can market to, and you're going to show your ad to that group of people. The benefit of doing this is you know that every single person sees that ad has come to your website. Sure, you might get a competitor or one or two people that aren't interested, but 95% of people that click on your website are actually going to be people who are interested in your services. So it's a great way of creating a group of people that come to your website who are interested in your service, and you know you are spending your money wisely when marketing to them. So now that we have your pixel added, we need to go into Facebook and create the audience. So we're going to go into Facebook, into the audiences. And then you'll see I have a couple already set up. But basically, this is the bread and butter of Facebook and what's going to make you successful in creating audiences. If you just create a general audience, all of your whole state, it's going to be a very broad audience, and most people aren't going to be interested in your service. But if you have a good audience of people who are interested in your service, then you are going to have a lot more success and not waste a lot less money. So I would not recommend creating a broad audience. And there are different ways of creating warm audiences. So there's the warm audience and the cold audience. A warm audience is somebody who knows who you are. So they see your ad and they know your business and they know what you represent. A cold audience is people who have no idea who you are. The cold audiences are going to cost a lot of money to market to, and you're going to have a lot less success than a warm audience. So basically, you want to try to create as many warm audiences as possible. You can use a cold audience to generate warm audiences, get people to your website and get them to know who you are, and then add them to a warm audience and pay more money to market to them. But you wouldn't pay as much for a cold audience as you would to a warm audience. So for this purpose, we're going to create a new audience, and we're going to create a custom audience. So for here, we're going to use your source. We're going to use a website. It needs, obviously, you can see over in the bottom right-hand corner, I can't move because it switched over. It says it needs Facebook pixel set up, which is what we already did. So you say anybody that's gone to my website. So I basically bring this Facebook pixel. You can have it whatever you named, and you can say all website visitors within the past 30 days, or you can set that to whatever you would like, the maximum being 180 days. So you're basically saying anybody that came to my website within the past 30 days, or whatever time you have there, I want them to be in this group so I can market to them. And this is very powerful. And it becomes very powerful when you create custom audiences based upon your services. So if you have a very specific service, so for instance, on my website, I had two types of audiences. I had the decor audience and I had the balloon bouquet delivery audience. I wasn't going to pay as much for a balloon bouquet because I didn't make as much money off them, but for balloon decor, I would pay a lot more money for those people. So basically what I did is I went down to people who visited specific pages, and it contains at least one of these values. And what I did is, you can see in here, I went to all my different pages that were for balloon decor, and I put them in here. So basically, anytime someone came to these pages, they would be added to my balloon decorating audience. If they went to the pages that were for balloon bouquets, then they would be added to the balloon bouquets. And how you would do this is you would easily come in here, people who visited, and just go to your website. You're going to say this is a balloon decor page. Copy that URL right there. Go ahead and paste it in there. And go to the next one. Someone that has balloon arches, that is a balloon decor page. You can get as specific as you'd like with this and create as many different groups. If you feel that one type of audience is more has more value to you based upon the pages that they're visiting, then break them down so you can pay more money to those people because you want more of those people and they're worth more. So you're going to fight a little bit more. And then you can name it whatever you'd like. So once you create that audience, you'll have your audience listed here. And this is where your bread and butter. This is where your power comes from, is having good audiences. So once you have good audiences set up, now when you create an ad and it says, who do you want to market to, instead of picking females between the ages of 18 and 32, you can say, I want to market to these audiences. And we'll show that in a different video of how to set up your ads. But if you don't have a good audience set up, then you are going to be probably spending a lot of money on Facebook ads that you really don't need to.